you tell us what you're having them do?
Yeah, so the liner here was set too low. I mean, with any wetland, we want to be able to make sure that that our edging is 4 to 6 inches higher than the lowest spillway. And so we're adjusting the liner up, and we got to re-edge this whole side here, otherwise this corner here would have just flown right out. The other critical part is this section right over here that's being worked on. This is what's called a relief point, and we're going to foam this up and we're going to lock this up, but it's still going to want to dribble, and we have to create like a little bit of a gravel pocket for that water to be able to go down and relieve itself down into that corner. So this section here is super important to keep it from backing up, otherwise it's going to come right up to this edge here, and a little tiny dribble is going to come up right over to the edge, and that's enough to be able to erode this whole side over here, just that small dribble. So here we just checked tone, and tone is telling us that right about here, there it is, it just beeped, but you know, there it is. So this is about 6 inches above that water line for that spillway, and now what we've got to do is we've got to figure out a way to raise up the inside of this and to be able to backfill the backside to be able to prevent any backflow. The backside is totally fine, we can eyeball that, but this whole side here is a major problem area that we got to fix.
First pump is up and running. So this is the wetland, which is there. The water that's coming up from the pump, one of the pumps over there. And so it's filtering up through all the snorkel and centipede, the medium gravel and small gravel, and then coming out of these two waterfalls.
We got water in everybody's here.
The waterfall portion is started.
That looks awesome. Great job. Perfect. Yeah, that's balanced out.
This is the waterfall, which has aqua blocks down under there that the plumbing line comes into, and then cascades down into here, which is the wetland, which then in the bottom of this has a plumbing line that comes up through all the layers of gravel and rock, filter it out, clean it, and then it's planted inside of it with aquatic plants that creates that ecosystem. That then this goes down through the falls there and through the falls there into the recreation pond. So in the corner of this wetland is our snorkel. That's where when you have to clean it out, you take that lid off, you drop a pump down into it, and you can end up cleaning out all the sediment and debris that's ended up in the bottom of this wetland. coming out the side there. And then on this side closer to me, there's a waterfall and a small pooling area which has 2 secondary falls that split and drop into the rec pond. So the interesting part happening right now in this system is we got the rec pond there, we have the wetland up there. Now the water's all dirty because all the rocks are being cleaned, and now it'll go away over the next couple of days. But all the water and everything's coming through, and if you see, it's kind of looking churned up and bubbles over here, and you see leaves and everything. All of the debris from the rec pond and the wetland that dropped in this intake bay, that now they're gonna leave the deposits of leaves and everything in here, and then the water goes down in the ground through the pumps here and then back over and recirculates itself around. So it is complete. It's up and running. They got it primed. They got all the lines running. It's got the intake bay behind me over there, the wetlands up above, the jets are going, as well as the main falls and then the secondary falls. So this is what can be built in really only a couple of days with a group of CACs. So if you're looking at doing a rec pond, swim pond type of thing, feel free to reach out to us. So this is the tree that he has on his property.
Goes to send it off, right? Doesn't realize that his phone is upside down.
I don't know if the picture does it justice. And you can see
Thing goes like this, straight off the ground.
everything in it. Are you flying up in it? Wow.